What's up, guys? Brady Giles here, here is my first video on the channel. The first video will be my trip to Vermont with my mom. Part 1, the Albany Altercation. So my mom and I were going to Vermont to see my dad. I was going to see my dad more specifically, and Mom was going to stay in a hotel. We were going to see him because maybe, 6 months ago, my mom and I moved to Florida while my dad stayed in Vermont with his wife and his other kids, so my 2 half-sisters. And here's a map, and where the line is in Florida is where we started driving, and Vermont is what was our destination. We obviously didn't go across the ocean, we probably did more of a curvy line pattern thingy. And yeah, but it was it looks like a pretty long drive. That's a pretty far drive. 24 hours, which is obviously equal to 1 day. Here's the exact drive time, if any of you guys are curious. So it's more like 23 hours and 6 minutes, but still, that's pretty long. So yeah, long drive. Anyways, we had about 3.5 hours to go. So we were so close to our destination, we just needed to pump out these last 3.5 hours. And then we were in Vermont, and we were just chilling. And then we wanted Wendy's, so when you want food, you go to the nearest rest stop. So we went to the Albany rest stop in Albany, New York, and there's a Wendy's in there. Why I wanted Wendy's specifically, I don't know. We're at Wendy's, and I was eating my chicken sandwich, and my mom just didn't want Wendy's. I don't really know why, but she just didn't want Wendy's. So now we're walking back to the car. We try to unlock the car, and we can't. My mom tries to look for her keys, and she can't find them. So we look through the window, and there are the keys. And the car is unlocked, and the only thing that can unlock the car is in the locked car. So now we have no way of getting in the car. And my mom, that means we can't get in the car. My mom's pretty frustrated, and I am really anxious. I'm a very, anxious person. I probably thought that, we're never going to be able to drive again. That was the end of the world. The world was going to explode or something. My mom was just upset because she had a long day driving, was very tired, and she was doing a great job driving, and was very tired. So my mom called the Geico roadside help insurance thingy. I don't know exactly what it's called, but she called them. And also, just so you guys know, it is freezing in Albany most of the time. It was extremely cold in Albany. And here's the exact temperature from that day. It's 34 degrees out, but it was evening, so it's probably more like 30, maybe mid to high 20s. It was just cold. Because keep in mind, I'd gotten adjusted to Florida weather, which is 80s, 90s every day. And it was 25, 30 in Albany, so I was freezing. Yeah, and I was very smart and didn't bring a jacket. So, yeah, my mom told me, I was really cold. We'll get to that part later. So I was really cold and my mom was still on the phone. When she got off the phone, she told me to go back into the rest stop because of how cold I was. But I was really scared to go back into the rest stop because there could have been strangers, and they would teach you about stranger danger, and I guess I was just really scared to get kidnapped or something, even though my mom was right outside. So I go back, and the Geico people do get here, and I did go back outside when they got here because I thought, we're just gonna get to leave in 5 minutes. No, I was wrong. They were absolutely no help at all. But then, to our surprise, there's an off-duty cop who had a bunch of tools because he's a cop. He had the right tools to get the car unlocked. And then, we were able to drive out of there. And nothing bad happened on the trip ever again. Until part 2. The knight and not so shiny armor. If you guys like this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe. I'm going to try to make animations weekly, or try to keep somewhat of a consistent uploading schedule. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next